CBD stands for cannabidiol, and it's one of the major cannabinoids found in the cannabis plant. CBD does not get you high. The cannabinoid called THC is the one that gets you high. CBD, in fact, not only does not get you high, but it counteracts the high of THC. So people who worry about getting high with CBD products need not worry, they do not. CBD is entirely legal. To sell it, it has to have no or virtually no THC in the container, but all the products sold at Origin 40 will meet that criteria, so you can be reassured that what you buy in the shop is entirely legal. CBD isn't addictive. In fact, THC cannabis is not addictive. You can get dependent on high THC street cannabis, but you can't get dependent on CBD. Travelling in the UK, of course, is absolutely fine. Travelling abroad is more complex. In some countries, CBD is not legal. So when you're going abroad on holiday or on business, you have to be certain that the country you're going to and the country you're travelling through is legal and is welcoming to CBD products. Some are, some aren't. Any product, any food supplement or any medicine has side effects, but CBD has very few side effects. Really the most things you can get are some dizziness at higher doses, sometimes a dry mouth, sometimes some mild stomach cramping or diarrhea. But basically it's very safe, and those side effects generally are either not existent or very mild. The dose of CBD you need is very variable. Some need a very small dose, some need quite a large dose. The average dose in milligrams for a good wellness or medical effect is between 60 and 100 milligrams daily. Now, of course, it's very difficult sometimes to know how much is in the bottle. Sometimes it's not expressed in milligrams, it's expressed in percentage or some other metric. So it's really important to talk to a good quality, experienced and knowledgeable team so they can tell you, for your particular problem, how much of this particular product should I take. The average is 60 to 100 milligrams, and the Food Standards Agency has said that the maximum people should take is around 70 milligrams. So that gives you an idea, but then you've got to translate that number into what is actually in that bottle or that cream that you've just purchased. Generally speaking, CBD is very compatible with virtually everything you can be taking. There were one or two exceptions for that, particularly for children who have epilepsy and maybe on other anticonvulsant drugs, but for the general public it's pretty well safe to take with any other medication, but it's always worthwhile checking with your GP or consultant. But that's the general rule, it's safe to take with other medicines. If CBD doesn't impair you, so you can drive with CBD, that's not a problem at all. Yeah, athletics, CBD is very useful for athletics. It helps, for example, muscle pain or spasm. It really helps anxiety. It helps sleep, which can help performance the next day. So it's very useful for athletics. And to emphasize that, WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, has said that CBD is entirely allowable to be used in sport.